Welcome to Mela Talks 2020, filmed during lockdown COVID-19. Mela means to meet or to gather, and in parks like I'm in now, thousands of people would be gathering, celebrating and coming together. In the absence of that, we've created this series of short talks to measure the impact and to start to identify the contribution Mela makes to the economy and to our society at large.
Hello Navin, thank you for joining me on Mela Talks today. How are you?
Hello, I'm absolutely fine. Thanks for inviting me for this chat.
So Navin, tell me a bit about the Hull Mela, how it started, some of the makeup of the group that runs it.
The Mela started 8 years ago. Initially, we went around seeing other places, to Swansea Mela, to London Mela, to Birmingham Mela, and we felt we should create something on the same lines in Hull. And initially, when we started 8 years ago, we never thought that it's going to be such a success. The very first Mela, we had around 2,000 people coming in, and every Mela which we've been having since then, the numbers are increasing exponentially, the number of stalls are increasing exponentially. We used to have very few events in the year, maybe 3 or 4 events. Like say Diwali or say Ganesh Chaturthi, but we started doing the Mela as one of the highlighted events in our community. The whole community comes together around, we have 200 to 250 volunteers, most of them made up of doctors. We do have people in other specialities, other walks of life who come and volunteer and help us out. The whole planning for the Mela takes around 6 to 8 months. But in the end, it is a fantastic sort of event, and it leaves a mark in the city. And it's talked about on Facebook, social media, newspapers for the next week. And people keep sharing the photographs what they have taken during the Mela. And we feel nice that we are able to contribute something back to the city. We know most of the Melas are held outdoors, but Hull Mela, I think, is the only one which is held indoors, because we can never guarantee how the weather is going to be in UK. We want to play it safe, and we always had the Mela indoors in Hull. But next year, I think we're going to go out and do it on a bigger scale outside. Let's see how it goes. Time's going to tell.
As a doctor yourself, we've been hitting some very hard times during COVID-19. How have you personally coped with COVID-19, and how has it impacted the community that you serve?
I think COVID-19 has changed how we work as doctors. It doesn't matter whether you're working in a GP practice, whether you're working in the hospital, but the way how you work and interact with patients has completely changed. And I think this has come to stay in the future too. But apart from the medical side of it too, we have, as the Hindu Association has formed a specialized COVID-19 volunteer group, which goes out and provides whatever help, either providing groceries to elderly people in the community, even calling them out, making sure that they are absolutely fine. I think it comes from the Indian nature, where we feel, oneness, and we feel like one big family, one joint family. So irrespective of which part of India you come from, everyone's called up, just making sure now and then, because that's the part of this volunteer group. Just make sure that all the elderly people in the community are taken care of. And I think this is something nice, and this is going to continue too in the future.
And how do you see yourself kind of growing within the partnership, and how are you looking to sort of evolve?
We hope we'll be able to participate in other Melas, because we have just started off. We have been copying from other Melas initially. That's how we started off. But most probably in the next few years, we'll be able to come and contribute our work, whatever we do in other Melas, and time will tell how that's going to work out.
Yeah. Well, it's been a pleasure to talk to you on Mela Talks. Thank you so much, Navin.
No problem. Thank you so much.